Alrighty, so we're making a bit of an impromptu video here. Typically not my style to like run on here and do a video right away, but we're gonna do things a little bit quicker this time around. And we have the newest LR being introduced to the game. Very funny with how these things go. It's BROLY, right? You guys can see right here we have Extreme Tech Wrathful BROLY. So nothing too shocking, and I have two pictures here, one from the Truth DT and then another one from Minatos Flash. I'll link their Twitters as well as the tweets individually in the description. So Wrathful BROLY. What do we know about Wrathful BROLY in the game, and what can we talk about for this character in specific? Movie boss buffs, right? Pure Saiyans should be on Giant 8 power. I will be keeping tabs on both of these accounts as we go, just to make sure that we keep everything in the realm of possibilities here. Again, this is all coming out at once, so just trying to stay on top of things. But we've got Wrathful BROLY and movie bosses. So that's where we'll start first with movie bosses. So we are staying within the realm of Dragon Ball Super BROLY for the celebration. And that is a bit interesting, right? Where we have now another BROLY. So since 2024, we have seen this BROLY for anniversary. We saw two more BROLYs for Worldwide Download Celebration. We had the EZAs for the BROLYs and stuff like that. And now we are covering the last base of BROLY with Wrathful BROLY here. So with this being Wrathful BROLY, this should be the last iteration of BROLY that we see for a little bit, right? Unless we do something with him from Superhero. Maybe he's a banner unit where he's in the his outfit from Super BROLY, right? Like you guys know what I'm talking about, where it's like this version of the character right here. He is in the you know, some people are definitely a big fan of this one. If you're a big BROLY guy, you know, the black sort of like suit here, like it's something like this. I could see us maybe getting another version of BROLY like that. But this is pretty exciting because, again, like just seeing what we have here, I will be trying to keep up to date with the news as we go. But what else could we see within the game? It is very tough to say right now. It's interesting, right? It's it's kind of tough to get it into words. I'm not used to doing videos like this, but the banner unit, I guess we will be seeing that in a little bit here, but we'll probably have to wait just a tad for that. But I'm pretty interested to see, like, what else do we have? When it comes to EZAs from Super BROLY, we are starting to run a bit thin. Maybe we see the Super EZA for this Wrathful BROLY. It's definitely possible. Maybe the Super EZA for the Super Saiyan BROLY. Maybe they do something like that a little bit early. But we are getting some buffs here. Now, when we look at the Great Eight, or the Wrathful BROLY here in specific, what are things that we can take away from it? If we go into here with Wrathful BROLY, we have 9 categories for him right now, and I don't know if that's really going to change with a Wrathful BROLY LR. So we have movie bosses, we have rapid growth, super bosses, pure Saiyans, Giant 8 power. It's very, very interesting, right? I'm pretty excited. Uncontrollable power, exploding rage. We are all over the place here. So what I'm expecting here is Giant 8 power to really get the big buff. We have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, a much needed addition. So what essentially we've done is we've went from every version of Giant 8 power characters that isn't Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, it's just so funny, that isn't Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. So now that that's off the table, Beast Gohan appears to be off the table, we are going to be looking at something different here. This looks pretty damn good for what it is. It's like, I think it's a good pick overall for like what we're looking for in the game right now. I'm a big fan of them doing this. They need to add another LR. Like Wrathful BROLY is a character that has not been touched. If we go, I think we talked about this in a video recently. If we go to the Japanese server, this character, no, not this guy. What are you doing, silly? Right here. If we go over here on the Japanese version, this character released in December of 2018. So we are coming up on 7 years since we saw the last Wrathful BROLY. So this team, I think, is one. Giant 8 power is going to be one that is extremely well buffed. Golden Frieza certainly needed more movie bosses, and now we are starting to get there. So we're going to have this Golden Frieza and Gogeta. We're going to be running 2 of them, and then we're going to have a Wrathful BROLY. We're going to have this Golden Frieza, so that's going to be 4 of the 7 units, and we are starting to look good. So assuming we get another movie boss EZA, another movie boss Super EZA, these things will all be coming in succession, and we should be looking pretty damn good. Now, we do have the categories here. Let me go ahead and pull these up. We'll really just kind of be going through Minato's Twitter here. Hopefully there's nothing too crazy that I can't show, but this is what he is going to be leading. So LR Wrathful Broly at Exploding Rage key 4 and 220% key. And then we've also got his categories here as well. So Exploding Rage, he is going to be on 9 teams, and he is on 9 teams. So the teams are going to be staying the same, and he's going to be leading Exploding Rage. Again, thank you to Minato for relaying this information. I very much appreciate it. He will definitely be linked in the comment section and the description, as well as Truth's Twitter. Just trying to get this information out to you guys as soon as possible. So that's why we are doing it this way here. But with Exploding Rage, this is interesting because we actually have some good characters on the team that could potentially balance out pretty well with Super Class, with Extreme Class. You've got your Broly character right here. So 2 of the Broly. You have the Blue Boys, which is basically everyone agrees is pretty much the best unit in the game. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is just all right. Beast Gohan could work. You know, if Ultimate Gohan gets his EZA, you could be looking at something good in the future. Bird Coup EZA, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Really, I find myself probably going to be running this character on Giant 8 Power or movie bosses more than Exploding Rage. Just looking at this right here, because this team is not great right now, but it does have some very powerful characters on it, right? We're looking at the best unit in the game. Good chance that this Broly is the best, one of the best characters in the game. We'll have to see on the passive. But again, with the categories here being Exploding Rage, movie bosses, Pure Saiyans, Rapid Growth, Giant 8 Power, Gifted Warriors, Super Bosses, Uncontrollable Power, and Mission Execution. Pure Saiyans, he should work out on pretty well as well. Again, we are just waiting to see if we do get like the passive and things like that. So if we have the super attack effects here, we do as well. This is going to be very good for us here. Raises attack and defense, so he will be stacking on both of these. Very, very nice, right? Then if we look at the passive skill here, we have 70% damage reduction for the first turn and then 30% right here. And then we have builds up, launches an additional attack for every attack received. Wow. Yeah, this guy's going to be good. The more you hit him, he has guard. He has 70% or 70% damage reduction at the start. He has a chance to nullify unarmed supers. Yeah, this character is going to be very good. And the new LR being in the game like this, it's pretty exciting. So as many hits from what the wording is here, the amount of super or attacks that he takes is going to be the amount of supers that he does, right? Or has a chance based on this. So if he gets hit 11 times, that means he has a chance to super 11 times, I think is what like that is going to be based on what we have here. So this looks pretty good for a Part 2 LR, especially with that damage reduction at the start. This does look very nice. And again, he's going to be able to stack on these as well. So in theory, if you're going to be doing this, you could be seeing 5, 6, 7. Oh, damn it, I said it. But 8 supers, you know, a turn if it works out this way, and he's just not going to stop. So this guy, if he can go in slot 1 where he needs to be, can get the damage that he needs, gets the extra defense and things like that. For every attack performed, he's getting extra defense. This guy could be an absolute monster. So I don't know if Infinite right here is going to be working the way we think it's going to be working, but this does look very nice based on what we're seeing here. This is like a really good start for this LR here, and I think that he has a potential for the Festival of Battles to be doing a considerable amount. Then we're not going to worry about this stuff here, just a new Link Skill Orb event, but again, this does look very good. If you guys are wondering where we are getting this, this is via the fan fest that they're doing for 2025 here in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, your boy is across the country, so was not able to make it out to this, and also was not invited. I think you had to apply for it. I'm like, this is in LA. I can't go out there right now, you know, not with school and things like that. So definitely was not on the plan. But the next LR is here. You know, I'm not really your breakdown guy, but I want to announce it for you. Exploding Rage, this leader skill does confirm that he is a Carnival exclusive LR. And then with his passive skill and his categories and things like that, I'm very excited to see what this character does. Then if we look at his active skill right here, he has a 3 turns after the character's entry turn. So after 3 turns, we're going to get a lot of stuff, and we get a scouter for 1 turn. So this guy looks nuts. I'm pretty excited to see how this character works out in game. He should be pretty damn incredible, and that is the latest LR that we have. So again, thank you to the Truth DT, as always. You know, great guy, love the content, all of those fun things. And the same thing for Minato, my fellow podcast host at the Slot One Super Podcast, and all of that fun stuff for putting this info together. Thank you to the guys in Los Angeles that are putting this on camera here so we can see everything that's going on. The next Part 2 LR is going to be Wrathful BROLY. So if you're excited for that, go ahead and leave a like down below. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Shout out to all my members down in the comment section below. You can also join, I don't know why I said comment section, but over on that section of YouTube for showing the extra support. I appreciate you guys greatly, and I'll see you all in the next one.